My name's Samantha. I'm a senior psychology and dance major, and I'm legally blind. Nope, I am blind. No one knows what legally blind means. I was born with Leber's congenital amaurosis, which is a degenerative retinal disease. So when I do wake up in the morning, it takes my eyes a few seconds to be able to focus and see my surroundings, see if it's light or dark outside. It takes me a few seconds to gain the ability to see in color. I wake up seeing in shadows and shades of gray, and then eventually things come into focus. I have no usable vision in my left eye, and I have a very narrow field of vision in my right eye. I started dancing when I was 3 because my mom knew that she needed to get me involved in some sort of physical activity, and I couldn't play Little League or soccer or any of those types of sports. And when you're 3, there's really no right or wrong way to dance. You just dance. So it was the perfect outlet for me to express myself, to gain a sense of proprioception and where I was in space, and be able to interact with other children my age. No one had the experience of working with someone who had any sort of impairment and wanted to dance, so there was no knowledge of how to teach someone who couldn't see you demonstrating a move, how to do that move. And so when teachers needed to put in more time to be able to do that with me, their openness and desire to do that became less and less, until I was eventually asked not to audition for things. You know, my mom tells this story of a day where I was auditioning to be part of a company with my dance studio, and it was this really exciting thing that every kid that went there wanted to be a part of. And I went to the audition and I got placed in the back, and I couldn't see the teacher, I couldn't see the kids around me, I couldn't even see where I was in space, and I tried picking up the movements and I started to cry. My mom went up to one of the teachers and asked if someone could stand right in front of me so I could pick up the movement, and she turned to her and told her no, that if I couldn't learn it the way everyone else did, I wasn't meant to be there. And so from that point on, my mom and I both knew that we had a fight ahead of us. When I think of Eastern, the word that comes to mind is hope, because for so many years I was told I wasn't able to do things that in the end I was ultimately told by the dance department here I could do. I was given tools and given people that were willing to develop tools with me to allow me to be able to follow my dreams, to pursue the career path that I wanted to pursue. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life and how to use my passion for dance, my passion for helping others, and my passion for advocating for people with disabilities. And so I discovered this thing called dance movement therapy. So I decided to major in dance and psychology. I would like to get my credentials as a dance movement therapist. Eventually I'd like to open my own practice using dance movement therapy as a tool for children and adolescents with physical disabilities. Yes, I am blind, but through my experiences, my relationships, my faith, I am able to see the world, and it is beautiful.